I'm going to show you how to make the bread softer. My husband loves dippy eggs. I make them poached, and I usually give him a sticky bun or a piece of bread to absorb the loose, soft yolk. This is rye bread. He loves rye bread. This is soft enough for you and I, but he has very few teeth, and he doesn't have the ability to chew it as well. So what I do, I butter the bread, covering as much as I can, not looking so much for thickness, just to cover it. Then, because he can't chew it, I will take the outer skin, the crust, off. Feed that to the groundhogs, and then I cut them into cubes. Most times I'll actually have 2 pieces of bread on the plate. 1-inch cubes is usually about the right size. You can do this too if you have bread that's starting to go stale but is still edible and very good. Sometimes bread is better the second or third day. Now at this point, he used to be able to dip it into a cup of tea. I would make a cup of tea and put it on the plate with it, and he would take his fork and take his bread and dip it into the tea. But he's not able to do that. So instead, I will pre-moisten it. I've got the bread cut into cubes and it's buttered, and I'm going to show you how I put the water on. It's just a small trickle of water from the spigot, and I take and I touch the water to each piece of bread, just enough to moisten it. I don't want it to be swimming in the water. That's all it takes. And now I'm going to put it in the microwave for 10 seconds, and I'll show you how I do that. I'm now at the microwave. I'm going to put the plate inside the microwave. I usually keep a glass lid or some sort of a protective cover to keep things from splashing inside the microwave. But I'll cover the bread, close the door, and I'll hit 10 seconds. And in that little bit of time, besides making the water hot, it's like steaming it, and it gets very soft. Sometimes if his eggs are not finished, I will leave this cover on the bread just to keep it from drying up before it gets to it. But now you can see it's actually very soft. He will have no trouble chewing this at all. I do this with cakes that come pre-packaged, Little Debbie's, Tasty Cakes, Entman's, whatever brand I happen to have. Cut it up the same way, a little bit of moisture in the microwave, and it's very soft, and sometimes it comes out like pudding, and it has a very much easier time eating it. I hope you find this helpful.